The Smashing Machine. So this was my most anticipated movie for the rest of the year when we did our ranking probably about a month ago. And we're going to do a spoiler-free review, guys. So we're not going to talk about spoilers. Anything that we talk about will either have been in a trailer or it is publicly known from scenes that are like you've seen it in a trailer. That's where we're not going to go into anything big, but we're going to do our spoiler review. And guys, this is amazing. Like, I really love this movie. This movie,
No,
oh,
it was super good. I enjoyed it too. And
like
I'm not a huge sports guy, but it was a really good movie.
dude, I for one, you guys will find, at least for me, that Dwayne Johnson, this is probably his best performance that he's ever had in a movie. This is by
Mhm.
far. He plays Mark Kerr very well, and also sometimes in this movie, you forget that it's The Rock behind all of that.
No, absolutely. I felt like a couple times on my experience like, "Oh, wait, that's right, this is The Rock," and he really just blends into the role. He becomes Mark Kerr, and it's excellent to watch him just kinda inhabit that role and live out this guy's life.
Yeah, and that's what they do, guys, and it is just it's amazing. Emily Blunt also, they have really good chemistry together, and, there's some scenes in this where it's just like, "Oh my gosh," between these 2 characters, and you're just like, "Whoa," and it
Mhm.
is just amazing acting from both of them. There's some things in here that it's a very I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, Paul, but I thought watching this movie, it's very intense. Like, and not
No,
even with the
definitely.
fighting, not even the fighting is not what's
No, no.
intense, it's the emotion from, you know, Dwayne that he shows with Mark Kerr that is just it's everywhere, all over the spectrum. You have some scenes where he's completely pissed off and zoned in, and he's like, "I'm ready for my fight," and then you have others where he is completely an emotional wreck, and it
Yes.
is amazing.
And that's one of the things that, like, really, like, because I was going into this movie again, I'm not a sports guy, but I was going into this movie expecting it to be kinda similar to, you remember that movie, with, Paul Blart Mall Cop, Kevin James,
Yes,
Here
yes,
Comes the Boom? Like,
yes.
I was expecting it to be kinda like that movie, like, "Okay, here's another fight, here's another fight, here's another fight." This movie, the fights are there, but they are almost not the focal point of the movie. It is about Mark Kerr and about his life and his struggles and his relationships, and it's the emotionality and the just the vulnerability of what you would imagine is a extremely strong and durable man, and Dwayne just does an amazing job showing how vulnerable he can be, and I would not be surprised if he does get an Oscar nom from this role.
I would be surprised if he didn't. I would be surprised if he doesn't. I'm not if he doesn't win it, I'm like, okay, because there have been some great movies that come out this year, but I would
Yes,
be
yes.
very surprised if he does not get a nomination. Additionally, the people that did his prosthetics, they should also, the makeup crew for
Yes.
this movie should also be getting a nomination for this. Like that also, guys, people have not been saying it a lot, but the cinematography in this movie is
No,
oh
it's
my gosh.
mhm.
It's next level, and it's and how it is it's like they put a film on the camera that was like if somebody was actually in the room and they were recording it with a camcorder and they were right there in the room and they followed, and it's like, oh my gosh, and the cinematography is just you're more immersed with it because it's almost
No,
like it's not a natural Hollywood type feel, it's we're
mhm.
following a person in their life.
Yeah, it doesn't do like, cut, cut, cut. You're not doing the shoulder over the shoulder, looking at the other person. It's really much like this camera is just like a guy who's a fly on the wall and just witnessing this event happen. There's a lot of scenes where it's almost like one take
Yeah,
where
there's a lot of one shots, yeah.
there's a lot of one shots where it's just like, okay, we're just gonna let this play out. We're gonna let them talk. We're gonna let them do their thing, and you're just there witnessing the event. It's like it is a very different type of movie than what you're expecting it to be, and it's very awesome. I love the '90s aesthetic. Like I was watching this movie, and I even told Jacob like it brought me back to the '90s because I was born in the '90s, and there were so many parts of it that I'm just like sitting there's like, man, it felt so familiar. Like I was like sitting there's like I've never been here before, but parts of it, like the way that the house is set up and the cars and everything, it just felt extremely familiar to me, and I feel like a lot of people are gonna feel that way as well.
Yeah, and I think a big thing that comes with it is that kind of film they put on that camera. Is
No,
the
definitely.
texturing that they did and the way they color graded, like, everything comes back to that, and it was really, really good, and I would say there is one thing that I don't wanna say it's a negative or a positive, but and I told Paul this before, the movie is not don't expect it to be kind of beginning, middle, end. What I mean
Yeah.
by that is that it kinda takes a chunk, like, there's a side quest here, and there's a side quest there, and there's a side quest here, and there's a side quest there, and we follow Mark with those side quests and how he conquers those side quests and how he does it. And
Mhm.
like I said, there's not really a beginning, middle, and end. Yes, there is kind of an overarching thing, but things get introduced here, things get introduced there, and we kind of just follow him through a chunk here and a chunk there. And parts of it's where it's like, okay, I wish this was more connected, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I see more of this guy's life because we're going in different directions and not
Right.
staying very linear and staying with one spot and one because I
And
feel like all movies like this, if we were going to stay linear, we would just focus on the fights. But since we're
yes,
doing the
and that's what I was
pieces,
expecting.
yeah, but since we go to the pieces, we see all the different aspects of his life, and it is really a great character study in a way, and it's really good.
No, absolutely, and, like, it because, it is basically just a section of his life. It's like 3 or 4 years of Mark Kerr's life that we're witnessing. That's probably the reason why there is not a beginning, a middle, and an end
Yeah,
because you're dropped into the middle of his life, and you're just like, "Alright, here's a snippet of his life," and you get to witness it and all the ups and downs and everything that happens in between. And there is not a linear path. There is not a point A to point B to point C because all these things just happen. It's like
yeah.
it's literally that's life. Things happen, and what we see is how Mark reacts to those things happening in his life.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think? We personally recommend go seeing this movie. Like, go see it.
Absolutely.
It's a great movie, and if you love this kind of things and you liked the trailers, we 100% recommend it. But are you guys gonna go see it this movie? Are you guys gonna go see it this weekend? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. Want more? Check us out on YouTube Podcasts, Spotify, or even the link down below for the full podcast.
Leave us a comment if you guys have any thoughts, questions, or ideas. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more videos and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.